We have touched on sorting a little bit, but are you tired of manually sorting through your Laravel queries? Laravel offers 3 pretty interesting methods, which are the orderBy method, the latest method, and the oldest method. Let's dive into them, starting off with the orderBy method. So let's remove what we have right now, and let's change the orderBy method. The orderBy method allows you to sort your query results by a specific column in ascending or descending order. We do need to pass in 1 or 2 arguments right here. The first argument will be the column you want to search it on, which in our case will be title. Now if we click through on our orderBy, you will see that it has a default direction in ascending order. So there's no need to pass in a second argument if you want to order it by in ascending order. In case you want to order it by a descending order, you need to add a second argument of desk, which will overwrite the default value. Finally, let's change the get method to see the output, where you will see that we have retrieved 50 rows. And if we open the first one, you'll see that the ID is 1046 and the first letter of the title is a V. And let's say that we want to open the last one, which is the first letter of the alphabet. So that's correct. Now, if we remove our direction, you'll see that we have 50 rows again. And if we open the first value, you'll see it is the last one of the descending order, where the first letter of the title is an A. You can also chain multiple orderBy methods together to sort multiple columns. So let's say that we want to order by the title in ascending order, but we also want to order by the minutes to read column. In the output, you will see that the first row is also the 1037, where the first letter is A, and the minutes to read is equal to 5. Next to the orderBy method, Laravel offers the latest and oldest methods, which allows you to sort your query results by the created_at timestamps in descending and ascending order. This is particularly useful when dealing with time-sensitive data, such as blog posts or user activity. Now let's say that we want to get rid of both orderbys and replace it with a latest method. In the output, you will see that we retrieved 50 rows, and if we open the first one, you will see that we retrieved the latest post based on the created_at column right here. Now the syntax that we have right here is equal to the orderBy method. We're going to order it by the created_at column in descending order. But I think that the syntax of the latest method is a lot cleaner because it removes both arguments. In case you want to use the latest method but you want to sort post based on another column, you could pass in the column name as an argument. So let's say that we want to sort it by the title. Once we open our array, you'll see that we sorted in ascending order, where the ID of 1046 have been outputted first. Finally, we could replace the latest method with the oldest method, which sorts the query results by the created_at column by default in ascending order. Alternatively, you could also pass in an argument just like the latest method to change the column to, let's say, the title. Quick summary. The orderBy method can be less efficient than the latest and oldest method when sorting by the created_at timestamp, as it requires an extra step to specify the column. On the other hand, the latest and oldest methods are very efficient when sorting by the created_at timestamp, as they use Laravel's built-in functionality to retrieve the latest or oldest records,